about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Rohbacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Do Good afternoon, Lander Valley sports fans. The Lady Tigers are about to face the Thermopolis Bobcats in the loser-out game here at the regional basketball tournament in Thermopolis. And right now, we've got 20 seconds left in this exciting game between the Lovell Lady Bulldogs and the Worland Lady Warriors. And in just a few seconds here, we're going to have a winner, and it's going to be Lovell.
It sure looks like it.
Yeah, Lovell leading 42-35 with just 17 seconds to go, which is interesting because in this game, there's the three that's not good. It was Worland had control through 3 quarters.
Yeah.
And then Lovell came back.
Yeah, they never really got too far out, but that's it. Lovell's moving on. Worland's going home.
Okay, 42-35. As they say in the locker room, it's all over but the tears.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there will be some.
Yeah, darn it.
Exactly. Well, in this game, the Lander Valley Lady Tigers are facing elimination. They're going to play the Thermopolis Bobcats. And here just a few weeks ago, Alan, we had a pretty good game in Lander in the Fieldhouse. Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse defeated Thermopolis 57-36. So at least on paper, it looks like the Lady Tigers might be the favorite. But as we know, and as we found out last night, you got to play the game.
You got to play the game, and this is on the home floor. Looks like there's a good crowd, the hometown team. So that's an X factor that they didn't have earlier.
Exactly, and when you play on the road, it's always tough to win on the road, but when you play at home, you get an extra couple of points.
You do, somehow.
Just somehow it seems like that. Well, I tell you what, we're here at Hot Springs County High School, and I'd like to recap some of the games that we've already had. Let's take a look at yesterday's scores. It was Pinedale over Worland, 48-26. Lyman defeated Lovell by 2, 28-26. Powell over Lander Valley 58-52 in the game. The Tigers just didn't get going till the fourth quarter. And then it was Mountain View over Thermopolis 46-24. So the semifinals this evening at 4 o'clock, Pinedale versus Lyman. And the other semifinal at 5:30 is Powell versus Mountain View. Now the winner of game 8, which is Powell and Mountain View, will play Lovell. And the winner or the loser of game 7, which is Pinedale and Lyman, will play the winner of Lander Valley and Thermopolis. So Lady Tigers looking for a little extra life, and we certainly hope that they can come through here today, Alan.
Yeah, I fully expect they will. They know that they can compete with anybody in this tournament. And yesterday, they ran up against a really good Powell team that was executing really well. And, our Lady Tigers had their chances. So I think they'll come out, they'll play loose, and, be ready to kind of fight this crowd and this energy at first. But I think they'll settle down and get this thing done.
Well, I tell you what, for the girls' sake, let's hope that is true. We'll be right back with a look at our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show right after this.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Well, we do have a score from the Class 4A West Regional down in Green River, and congratulations to the Riverton Wolverines. The Lady Wolverines beat Evanston 49-29, a 20-point win by the ladies from Riverton. So congratulations to them. They'll be playing tomorrow, as we hope the Lander Valley Tigers will be playing. Looking at the scoring, for the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats, they don't have any players in double figures on the season. The closest is Dalen Hunt. She averages just 8 points a game. And the next highest player, well, I take that back, Cameron Farrell averages 9 points a game, and Dalen Hunt 8 points a game. And those are the two highest scorers for the Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, they, and we saw it. There's not a lot of scoring punch. They do get the ball spread around, and they can get some baskets. But yeah, that could play to the Lady Tigers' favor here this afternoon.
Now we want to also tell you a little bit about the boys' game. Of course, the Lander Valley Tigers last night lost to the Powell Panthers, a team that they had beaten twice in the season. Lander Valley lost that one by 20, or to Warland, 66-46. And as Coach Stu Mullen said after the game on our broadcast, the Tigers just didn't have it last night.
Yeah, they just they didn't come out with that punch that we've seen them in the last few games. And then, obviously getting Bennett Washburn in foul trouble, and then later on hurt. And then, Warland just having some pretty dominant big guys that they just kept feeding them the ball, and there wasn't much of an answer.
So the game immediately after this Lady Tigers game is going to be the Tigers against Lyman. So we've got a doubleheader for you here this morning on KFCW 93.1 and live streaming on YO Today YouTube. So we hope that you'll stay with us for the entire two games. And we'll be right back with more after this.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Back again at Thermopolis, and we have the Lander Valley Lady Tigers going up against the Thermopolis Lady Cats here. And let's go to our keys of the game. Brought to you by the Lander Journal.
All right, well, I think for this game here, the Lady Tigers need to do what we've seen them do a few times, and that's just dominate in the paint on both ends, offense and defense, get the ball in, get easy shots, and then play really tough defense, protect the rim. And then yesterday we kind of saw a little bit of a lull at times when the Lady Tigers were running their offense. So I think if they could play with a little more urgency, and not have as many empty trips where they're coming down, turning the ball over, and nothing happens. And then they've kind of developed a brand, I think, Lady Tigers, and that's when they are playing full court, they're in transition, they're getting the ball, they're getting down and shooting layups. A lot of good things happen. So let's see them play just Lady Tiger basketball.
Okay, and we'll be back with more of the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show after this.
Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins. And maybe this is an indicator, Alan, but here early in this game, almost even before the first game began, the Lander Lady Tigers were dressed and ready to go. And they came out. They were the first team out to practice here today. And, they did their calisthenics up on the running track above the concourse here in Thermopolis. So, it looks like just from outward appearances, the Lady Tigers are ready to go.
I think they are. I think they felt like yesterday was some unfinished business. I was watching them over by the locker room, and you're exactly right. They were faunching at the bit.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a look at our Sutherland starting lineups right after this.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing.
Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Okay, Alan Mullins, we are getting ready here for the announcement of our starting lineups, brought to you by Sutherland's Home Improvement Center, Fremont County's Home Improvement Center.
Okay, well, for Thermopolis Lady Cats, they're going to be coming out with number 2, Dazzlin Hunt. Number 5 looks like Cameron Farrell. Number 10, J.C. Owsley. Number 14, Hannah Hill. And number 30, Austin Slagle. And for our Lady Tigers, kind of our same lineup that we've seen in the past. Number 2, Kendall McFadden. Number 13, Zoe Mulholland. Number 24, Kiara Friday. And number 32, Hayden Goggles. And number 50, Adeline Anderson.
Well, the stage has been set. Loser out game here this morning in Thermopolis. And as you mentioned earlier, there's a nice gathering of purple in the bleachers. But I'm also seeing an awful lot of green. We had a lot of Lander Tiger fans in the game last night.
Yeah, there are, and the boys are here. The bus got here, and it'd be nice to see the Lady Tigers get off to a good start and get the crowd warmed up.
All right, so we've got our starting lineups, and we'll be back with the start of this game right after we listen to this.
Ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins Alan's back with you at Hot Springs County High School in Thermopolis, where the Lady Tigers starting lineup has just been announced to the crowd. And Alan, you had a chance to chat last night with Drew Powell between the games. What did Drew have to say about that disappointing loss yesterday?
I mean, that's he was clearly disappointed in the outcome, but he was very happy with the effort. Thought they played a really good game. You know, it wasn't a matter of not executing, just had a few shots that kind of went against them. And so, yeah, and watching our girls coming out with the starting lineup, they look like they got their game faces on. I mean, they're ready to go, I think.
Adeline Anderson will be in the center jump circle here at HSCHS, and Austin Slagle, number 30, will be in there. It looks like Adeline has the height advantage here. But you never know, how high they jump.
That's right.
And here's the toss, and Adeline did get the tip, and it goes over to Kendall McFadden. So Lander starts the ball, moving left to right here on the floor of Thermopolis High School. Tigers in their white uniforms with green letters and numbers and green trim. Here we go, Kendall McFadden under the basket, over to Adeline Anderson for two. Shot from outside is not good. Rebound goes to the Lady Cats, and they come down the floor. Dalen Hunt is their playmaking guard. She will control the offense here at the start of the game. Cameron Farrell hasn't. Now on the near side to Hanny Hill. Back over to Farrell. On top of the key to Hunt. Hunt has it now on the left-hand side. Goes back to Hill. And playing catch over there now with Dalen Hunt. She has it on top of the key. Around the horn it goes. Into the corner. And long cross-court pass over to Hill. Hill on the left-hand wing. Now back out on top to Hunt. Hunt back on the near side now. Just a little bit of game of catch going on here between Hunt and Hill. They're trying to get somebody open underneath. The Tiger defense isn't going to let them.
Yeah, that 2-3 zone is definitely taking away what they're trying to do.
Okay, here again is Hunt back on top, and around the horn it goes. Farrell all the way on the near side. Now Hunt has it again. In the middle, there's a shot up and up, off, not good by Owlsley. How'd she get in there and get that ball?
And that was about as good of a defensive possession as you could have.
Absolutely. Tigers come back down, left to right on the floor here. Here's Goggles, puts up a shot, it rolls in, then rolls right back out. Rebound goes to Slagle, and the Lady Cats come down the floor. With it is Hunt. She almost had a turnover there. Hunt on top of the circle. She's looking at that Lander 2-3 defense. Nowhere to go with the ball. Farrell back to Hunt. Back to Farrell. Whistle, travel.
Yep, little travel.
So that's the first turnover of the game, and Lander will get the ball in the backcourt. 6:02 to go. No score yet in this first period between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cats. Goggles brings it down for Lander. Across the half-court line over to Friday. Friday to Goggles. Goggles at the baseline under the basket. Kicks it out over to Zoe Mulholland. Her shot is not good. Just a little bit too long. Rebounded by Farrell. Farrell brings it all the way down. Stops at the baseline. Doesn't shoot. In the middle it goes. There's a shot up and good by Austin Slagle. First points of the game, and it goes to Thermopolis. And it's 2-0 now. The Lady Cats with the lead. And what happened? Our scoreboard teams went away. It's Thermopolis is the away team here. We'll fix that here in a minute. There's a long shot by Goggles for three. Off, not good. Quickly, Thermopolis has the rebound. Hunt brings it all the way down. Lost the ball out of bounds. And it'll be what am I trying to say here?
Just a lost possession.
Go.
Yep.
All right, we need to get rid of that too. Okay, here we go. There's a foul on Lander underneath as Slagle went to the basket. Personal foul is going to go against Zoe Mulholland, her first. Tigers first. At the line is Slagle, the only Thermop player who scored, and her shot's not good. So it stays 2-0. Thermopolis. Next shot is in the air. This one is not good. Nice rebound by Zoe Mulholland. Outlet pass to Kiara Friday. Friday back on the near side to Kendall McFadden. On top to Friday. Far side, Goggles in the middle. And Mulholland's shot is blocked. Picking it out of the air is Slagle. Well, that was a good defensive move.
Yeah, they got their hand up straight and got that thing tipped.
And didn't get a foul. On the far side, outside, Hill. Hill in the middle of Slagle. Slagle out on top of the key now to Hunt. Her shot is up and off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers' Mulholland. Her second big rebound here of the first quarter. Goggles brings it down the court. Stops in the corner on the right-hand wing. Off to Mulholland. Now to Friday. Friday to McFadden. There's Anderson in the lane. She stops, kicks it back out to Goggles. Goggles from 7 feet. Scores.
There we go. Get off the schneid.
Okay, Hayden Goggles gets the basket, and we're now tied at 2-2. Boy, I wish we'd figure this scoreboard thing out. It keeps changing on us. There we go. It's 2-2. Thermopolis is the away team. Lander is the home team here on the home floor of the Thermopolis Lady Cats. There's a shot that's up, off, not good. Rebounded and drawing the foul is Adeline Anderson over the back. And it goes against Slagle.
They just call, yeah, that's right, yep.
Goes against Slagle of the Cats. That's her first foul. Both teams with one team foul. Hayden Goggles brings it down now for the Tigers. Stops just inside the lane over to McFadden. She faked the three to Friday. Friday traveled.
Yeah.
Turnover Lander. 3:40 to go, first period. We're all tied at 2. Little slow start to this one.
It is just a little bit. It's still early.
It is still early. Down court. With it is Farrell. In the corner to Slagle. On top to Hunt. Hunt across the key over to Hill. Hill shot's good for 2. And so we go up 4-2 now. Thermopolis with the lead, early lead here, 3:17 to go. Tigers bring the ball down court. Hayden Goggles in the corner, underneath the Mulholland. Back over to McFadden. She faked the shot to Goggles for 3. It's short, not good. And rebounded by Kiera Friday, and she is fouled on the baseline. Well, the Tigers box out that time on the shot. And Adeline Anderson will go to the line. Coming into the lineup now is Daisy Gocklish. And at the not a free throw line. Just the inbounds play goes to the Tigers. Here's Friday on top over to McFadden. Cross court, Goggles. Goggles on top, Friday. Friday near side, McFadden. McFadden looking, and she is tied up. And it'll go to Thermopolis. Well, just a little too much hesitation that time.
Yeah, and as soon as he brings that ball down in front of her, it's easy to tie up.
So Thermopolis leading 4-2. And actually, they've got Thermopolis as the home team on here, even though they're the visiting team on the bench. Well, that's okay. We'll let that go. They are playing here in their own gym. Here's Hunt on the far side. There's a long shot for 3. No, it's 2.
2 point.
2 points. Hannah Hill gets her second. And it goes now 6-2. Thermopolis, the Lady Cats with the lead. On the near side, there's Gocklish with a shot for 3. No, not good. Tigers are not having any luck from the perimeter so far.
Yeah, it's, I think Adeline's only touched it twice in the paint. They got to kind of work on that.
Hunt brings it down for the Bobcats. She has it on the right-hand wing, moves it toward the corner, stops, throws it. There's a shot to Hill. Hill's shot is up, off, not good. Rebound goes to Goggles. Tigers have numbers. Down court is McFadden. She stopped, doesn't take the 3. On top it goes. Now Goggles has it. Whistle, and there's a foul on the Lady Cats. Personal foul is on Cameron Farrell. That is the second foul on Thermopolis. Not a shooting foul, and the Tigers will have it out of bounds. Goggles to take it out, minute 48 to go. Thermopolis 6, Lander 2. Here's the inbounds pass to Sandra St. Clair, who just came into the game, to Gocklish in the corner. With it is Goggles on top, Gocklish. Now she goes on the near side, has the ball knocked away from her, but she picks it right back up. Off to Goggles. Goggles in the lane, shoots, and no good. Rebound Friday. Her shot's not good. Another rebound Friday. It's good.
Good. Yeah, she was relentless on the boards there. Paid off.
She got 2 caroms. And it goes 6-4, Thermopolis. Down court. Hunt brings it for the Lady Cats. On the baseline There was a travel almost, but it was steal by the Tigers. Second turnover, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Farrell. Lander will control in front of the Tiger bench. 67 seconds left here in the first period of play. 6-4, Thermopolis on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Goklish brings it down for the Tigers. In the corner, St. Clair doesn't shoot, tosses it across the key to Goggles. Goggles now to Goklish. She tries a three, and it's off the back of the iron. Rebounded temporarily by Friday, and we have a hell ball. No.
Nope.
They let him play. So down court, here's Farrell. Shots up good. And it goes 8-4. Thermopolis doubled up the lead with 30 seconds to go here in the first period of play. And Thermopolis playing inspired ball here in the early going. Here's Adeline Anderson underneath to Friday. She is fouled, and I think that's Owlsby that gets up the foul. No, it's Austin Slagle. That's her second personal foul. So it'll be a shooting foul, and Kiara Friday goes to the line. Kiara has 2 of the Tigers' 4 points. Shot is up, and uncharacteristically, this one goes off.
Yeah, just a little too strong there.
A little too strong. A little adrenaline here early in the game.
Boy, there is. Yeah, they know there's a lot on the line here. They're playing hard.
Yep. Second shot, just like she usually makes them, and it's 8-5. 3-point lead by the Thermopolis Lady Cats, and Hunt brings it down for the purple and gold. In the corner, there's a shot. Oh, a big shot there by Hill. She has 6 points now, and it's 10-5. The Cats have doubled up the Tigers. Here's Goggles for 2, and she has 4 points.
Buzzer's going to go. All right.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the first period of play, and the score is Lander 7, and Thermopolis has 10. And let's see if we can get that scoreboard fixed here while we have a chance. Lander. And over here on this side, it's going to be Thermopolis. Thermopolis. And for our radio listeners, that is for our folks online. We'll be back with more after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you at Hot Springs County High School. Lander will have the ball for the start of the second 8 minutes of play, and it goes into Goggles to McFadden. McFadden on top of the arc to Goggles for 3. It's off the back of the iron. Not good. Thermopolis quickly there for the rebound. Dalen Hunt got the carom. She hands it off now to Farrell. Farrell brings it down, stops on top of the arc. Underneath the basket, it goes away. Turnover, Thermopolis. A little bit too strong of a pass there for Owlsley to handle, and it squirted right out of bounds. So the Tigers bring it down now. Play just underway in the second quarter, 10-7 Thermopolis on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here's Goggles underneath to Mulholland. Mulholland tried to get a pass off to Anderson, but the ball was knocked away. Turnover Tigers, and here comes Thermopolis all the way down the court and out of bounds and travel. So a 4th turnover by the Lady Cats. 7:19 to go until halftime. A 3-point lead by the Lady Cats, and they're playing with good intensity so far, Alan.
They are, yep. Yeah, and Thermopolis has changed their zone up to a 2-1-2, I think just to keep that, to try to force us to shoot outside.
Sandra St. Clair tries a long 3, not good. Rebounded by Farrell. She brings it all the way down. Here's a shot up, and good for 3 points by Owlsley. And it goes now for the Lady Cats. Let's see, we have Thermopolis 13, Lander 7. Here's McFadden on the near side. At the baseline, throws it on top of the key to Goggles. Goggles drives toward the lane. Off on the far side, St. Clair's shot is up, not good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson has it knocks it out of bounds off one of the Thermop players. She got it off Iva Kine's leg.
Yeah.
So Goggles comes back in for the Tigers. St. Clair comes out. Goggles has it out of bounds for Lander. Here's the inbounds play to McFadden from the outside. She doesn't take the shot. She's always open, but she hesitates. She made one yesterday. Underneath, there's Mulholland. Over to Anderson. Anderson is fouled as she goes toward the basket on the baseline.
Yeah, I think they could do more of that. I think just getting it to Adeline, let her just attack, is going to force him to foul, or she can get to the basket.
Second foul on Cameron Farrell. Goggles to take it out for the Tigers. Underneath to Anderson. Her shot is in and out, not good. Rebound by Mulholland. Her shot's not good. And Kine gets the rebound for the Lady Cats. And Thermopolis comes down the court, going right to left. Here's Hunt. Hunt gives it off. Another long shot by Owlsley is an air ball, and it's out of bounds, and that will give the ball to the Tigers. So we saw Owlsley try to replicate that three. She shot it from the same spot.
Yep, it looked like it was online, just a little left.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go until halftime. 13-7, Thermopolis with the lead over Lander. Here's McFadden on the right-hand wing, kicks it on top of the key to Goggles. Goggles holding it. Now over on the far side, it goes to Gocklish underneath Mulholland. Now in the corner, Goggles underneath to Anderson. Her jump shot, it's off. Adeline is just off a little bit with her shots.
And she's not getting as deep into the paint as she needs to be.
No, that was just underneath the free throw line.
Free throw, yep.
There's the ball on the ground. We should have a held ball, and that'll go to Thermopolis on the alternating possession. Kiara Friday coming back into the lineup for Lander, and returning is Hannah Hill for Thermop. So Thermop will have the ball out of bounds under the Lander bench, or under the Lander basket with 5:27 to go here until halftime. Goes into J.C. Owlsley. There's a shot. Oh, a nice, perfect shot. That goes up, and that is, who is that? That's number 2. Oh, that was Hunt. That's her first basket of the game, and it's 15-7. Thermopolis pulling away here in the early going. There's Friday over to McFarland. Now she shoots, and it's off. Not good, not good. That was not a good.
No,
she wasn't set for that.
She had the open three, then she stepped in to miss a 2.
Yeah. Here we go. Hunt on the near side. There it goes off to Landon, who came in. Not good. Rebounded by Friday. Friday for the Tigers. Outless pass to Goggles under the basket, out of bounds. Knocked out by Thermop. And Lander will have it under the Lady Cats basket. 4:46 to go until halftime. 15-7 is our score. Thermopolis with the lead. Here's the inbounds pass to McFadden. McFadden outside the arc. In the middle it goes to Gocklish. She can't shoot. Round the horn now. With it is Goggles from the lane. She's stripped, and they're going to call a foul on the Lady Cats. Personal foul goes against Dalen Hunt. That's her first and the third team foul against Thermopolis. And going to the line for Lander is Hayden Goggles. Hayden has 4 of Lander's 7 points. Her first trip to the charity stripe is good.
Good.
So she'll get another one. 7-point lead by Thermopolis. Next shot is up, and it's a 6-point lead as she gets it, and Coach Drew Powell calls timeout. Timeout on the floor. Thermopolis 15, Lander 9.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Alan, the Lady Tigers are playing a little tentative here.
They are. They've missed some shots that we've seen go in, some nice, easier shots, but they're not getting the real good shots that they want. Adeline is kind of settling. And then the other thing is Thermopolis. Hill, I think he's got 6 points, just shooting those kind of mid-range jumpers. So I'm not sure they would have expected that, but Lander's right there. You just got to kind of keep chipping away at this thing.
And that's why Coach Drew Powell called that timeout for a little bit of strategy here as Thermopylae will have the ball underneath their own basket. Landon, who came in here in the last timeout, is now into the game. Maggie Landon. Okay, Landon has it. There's the inbounds pass. Goes to Hill. Hill to Hunt. Down court to Owlsley. Owlsley stops at that favorite shooting point of hers.
Yep.
She doesn't take the shot, though. Around the horn it goes. Now with it is Hill. On top of the key, Hunt. Hunt over to the right-hand wing. On the near side, Owlsley. Owlsley stops in the lane, travels.
Yep, one little extra hop there.
Yeah, she had a good chance for a shot there, but that little extra half step there cost her. We're halfway through the second period. Here's a shot by Goklish. It's up, off, not good. Hits the back of the rim. She wanted a three. Rebounded by Hunt, who brings it the other way. Hunt now stops. There's a shot in the corner. It goes to Owlsley. Owlsley shot not good, and we have a foul on the rebound.
Yeah.
It's going to go against Kine.
Yep.
Or Kinney. Kinney. It's called Kinney.
Okay.
I got that. So I apologize, Miss Kinney. But Lander has the ball now. 3:50 to go here in the first half. On the near side, it's Goklish. Almost got the ball taken away. Here's McFadden. She fakes that three again. In the middle it goes. Mulholland for two. Nice one by Zoe. And the Tigers now close the gap a little bit. It is 15 to 11, only a 4-point lead now. Tigers have scored the last couple of baskets. Here's Hunt. Far side, Owlsley. Now to Hill. Hill with the ball on the right-hand wing in the corner to Owlsley. Owlsley drives the lane, stops, kicks it back to Kinney, and she is fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line, and it was Kiera Friday with the personal foul. And Adeline Anderson will check in here after the first free throw as Iva Kinney at the free throw line for the Lady Cats. Shot's good. She'll get the second one. It goes 16 to 11 now. Thermopolis over Lander. Second shot by Kinney. It's in the air, and that was not good. Rebounded by Goklish for Lander. She brings it down across the timeline, throws it away.
I think it was tipped.
Yeah. So no turnover. It was tipped that time by Hunt. Lander takes it out of bounds. Goggles with it. 3:07 to go here, first half. 16 to 11, Thermopolis. Goklish has it on top of the key over to McFadden, who wasn't ready for it.
No, she was going to set a screen.
Yeah, she was getting ready to do that. Over to Goggles now, outside the arc on the left wing, inside to Friday. Friday in the lane, back out to McFadden, who doesn't shoot. Over to Goggles for two. Goggles with the basket.
Great shot, right inside the three-point line, and they're coming into this lead only down by 3.
16 to 13 now. Thermopolis coming down with Hunt over to Owlsley. Near side now to Hill. In the corner it goes to Landon. Now underneath there's Hill. Shot is up and off, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. McFadden had it. Ball's knocked away. Picked up by Goggles. Goggles at the timeline gets it over to Goklish. Goklish controls it now at the lane. Ball's taken away. Turnover Lander.
Oh, there we
and
go.
a travel turnover Thermopolis. So,
and that just happens when you're just over hustling. Just hard to jump stop and get the travel call there.
2:07 to go. 3-point lead by Thermopolis. Lander cutting into that lead. Down court here to the Tigers. Underneath, Kiera Friday. On top to Goggles. Goggles at the lane. Gives it off to Goklish. Tipped out of bounds.
Tip. Yep.
Yep. That was Hunt who got that ball. She was the one who tipped it out last time. Okay, Tigers take it out of bounds. Goklish has it now in the corner. Back to Goklis. She fires a three, and it's just off. Not good. Rebounded by Owsley. Owsley gives it off to Hunt, who'll bring it down across the timeline on top of the circle. Timeout called by Thermopolis. It'll be a 30, and we'll be right back.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back in Thermopolis. The Lady Cats leading the Lander Lady Tigers by 3, and Thermop will have the ball.
Yeah, they will. And, you kind of feel like Landers absorbed Thermop's best punch. They came out swinging, hit some big shots, some threes, and we're only down 3, getting ready to go to half.
All right, Hunt to take it out for the Lady Cats in their home black with purple numbers trimmed in gold and white trim down the side of their uniforms. With it now is Owsley. Over on the far side, throws it away.
Yeah, just a little too much on that. Kind of an unforced turnover there.
Minute 34 to go. Lander will have the ball, trailing by 3. Tigers moving left to right. On the far side, it's McFadden all the way across the court to Sandra St. Clair, who just came into the game. St. Clair on top. Oh, there's a lazy pass that's intercepted by Thermopolis. Boy, you just can't have those lazy passes.
No, you can't, especially against a zone.
Yeah, here's Hunt. Hunt at the baseline, over to Kinney. Back to Hunt, she'll launch a 3. It's way long, not good. Anderson rebounds it for the Tigers. Gives it off to St. Clair, who will bring it into the forecourt. Now off to Goggles. Goggles on the right-hand wing. Stops, cross court, it goes to McFadden. McFadden dribbles it to the top of the key. She's looking for some help, throws it over. St. Clair underneath to Kiera Friday in the corner. McFadden, she doesn't shoot, but she travels. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, she did.
She should have taken the shot, but she hesitates every time.
She's got to pull that truck. He's got to pull that trigger.
And that's something Coach Drew Powell has been trying to get her to do, is when she's open like that, take the shot.
And he just said it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he just did. He yelled out there, take the shot. And the ball's knocked out of bounds off Thermopolis' leg, and it'll go to the Tigers.
All right.
8th turnover by the Lady Cats. We're down to 41 seconds to go. Lander trails by 3 here. Here comes Goggles into the forecourt in the corner. St. Clair has it. St. Clair stops. Back over to Goggles. Baseline Friday. Friday under the basket. Throws up a bad shot. It hits the bottom of the backboard. Not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound and has the last shot opportunity here. Dalen Hunt with it. Top of the key into Kinney. On the far side now, over to Owsley. Owsley can't shoot, to Kinney. Kinney, 13 seconds to go. With it back to Owsley. Outside, on top now to Hunt. Hunt with it. Yeah, just 6 seconds to go. 3 seconds, there's the shot up. No, and a foul on Lander.
Is that a 3? No, just 2.
It'll be a 2 shot. And the foul is against Kendall McFadden, her first. So at the line is going to be Hannah Hill. She has 6 points in the game. This is her first free throw. 1 second to go. She hits it. She'll get another one now. Well, the Tigers have certainly had their opportunities here in this first half, but Thermopolis has been playing lights out. Next shot is up and good. So Hill gets them both, and it goes 18-13. 1 second to go. There's the long pass. Oh! It hits the mezzanine level. So it's at halftime, and our halftime score, the Thermopolis Lady Cats 18 and the Lander Valley Tigers 3. We'll be right back with our halftime show after this.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back in Thermopolis. Halftime, the Lady Cats are leading Lander by a score of 18-13, and Lander been a little tentative here in that first half.
Yeah, they did. I think they settled for some shots that weren't the best. A little higher, lower percentage type shots. So, I look for them to maybe keep working on getting in a better position, so when they do get those passes in from the outside, they could do something. And then the other thing is you got to give credit to Thermopolis in that zone. When you play a zone, you're forcing a team to shoot threes, typically, and we haven't made them. We've shot 5 or 6. They've hit the rim, but we need to start making those threes, and then that defense will have to start coming out, and then you can start getting the ball back in.
The last time these two teams played on February 22nd, the halftime score was Lander 24 and Thermopolis 13. Total different game. Lander went on to win that game 57-36. This is a different Thermopolis team.
They're playing inspired. They're playing at home, and they know, a win here gets them to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said kind of earlier, I think it feels like we took their best shot. I mean, they came out and really executed at a high level. They had some players hit some shots that didn't score when we played them before. So we'll see if that continues. But I think Lander, they've got Coach Powell will come out. They'll have some adjustments they'll make.
Lander only had 3 players in the scorebook for the first half. Thermopolis had 6.
Yeah,
they had some pretty even scoring.
That's significant. And that's kind of their thing. They don't have 1 or 2 top scorers, but they spread the ball around. They get 4 or 5 kids in scoring, and they've done that.
Hayden Goggles, leading scorer for Lander, 3 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line for 8 points. 3 points by Kiara Friday with a field goal, 1 for 2 from the line, 2 points by Zoe Mulholland from the field. For the Thermopolis Lady Cats, they're led in scoring by Hannah Hill, who had 3 baskets in that first period of play. Only 2 free throws, 2 for 2 in that second period. She leads them with 8 points. And then we go way down. 3 points. J.C. Owlsley on a tray. Then the rest of the team has a bucket each. Dalen Hunt, Cameron Farrell, and Austin Slagle each with 2 baskets, or with 2 points on 1 basket. So our halftime score, Thermopolis Lady Cats 18 and the Lander Lady Tigers 13. We'll be back right after this.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Well, what is the keys for the game for the second half for the Tigers, Alan?
You know, I think we were just kind of talking a little bit about that. I think, bringing the defense out, the only way you can do that is you got to make some of those threes. When we're on defense, Thermopolis is doing a good job of getting the ball around and they're rotating. So I think we got to get our hands up, kind of spread those passing lanes out. And then, it's senior time. This is it.
This is it, yeah.
There's 16 minutes left in a career for these seniors if they don't get it done. So I'd look for them to really kind of turn up the intensity and try to get this game, close and get a win.
Absolutely. Well, we've got 2.5 minutes to go before we start the third period, and we'll be right back with the third period of play after this.
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow. So Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
Okay, Alan Mullins and Ernie Over back with you. Thermopolis, Alan, came into this game with a record of only 5 wins and 15 losses. And the Lander Tigers 11-11. So Tigers are playing under their potential right at the moment.
Yeah, they are. I think it's a little of both. I think Thermopolis is playing maybe a little bit above some of what they've done in the past. So lots going to happen here in the next 2 quarters.
Okay, the teams have been called back to their benches, their respective benches, and Lander 13, Thermopolis 18, and we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Drew Powell has made during halftime for the Lander Lady Tigers. A lot of green out in the audience today, but of course this Thermopolis home game, and you got a lot of purple out there too.
There's a lot of purple, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Leanne Sanderson made a really amazing comment here earlier after both the Thermopolis broadcasters on KDNO and we on KCW posted the score, and she said, wow, it's like you guys are watching the same game.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Leanne, thank you for the job you do at the studios, being our board operation. And the Thermopolis Lady Cats will have the ball. No, it'll be the Lander Tigers. Lander will have it out at half court. And we just had a Bobcat show up here.
Yeah, there's a Bobcat needing a little help.
Yeah, can't see through that big costume. Here's Goggles off to McFadden. McFadden to Friday as the Tigers get started here in the third period. Anderson at the free throw line, shot short, but it's rebounded by the Tigers underneath the basket. It's Mulholland. She's double teamed. Finally gets it off to Anderson in the lane. Oh, too short. Rebounded by the Tigers.
There we go.
Goggles gets it up and good for Lander. Her 10th point of the game. And Lander now has 15 points in the game. It's again a 3-point lead by the Lady Cats. Here they come down the court. Farrell has it on top of the key. Goes to the left-hand wing. Gives it off to Hannah Hill. Hill moves it across the key, and now she moves further into the right-hand side at the baseline. She's double-teamed there. Gets it off on top of the key. Over to Owlsley underneath the basket.
Great
Shots blocked by Adeline Anderson. Off to Goggles. Down court, McFadden. On the right-hand wing. To Goggles in the corner. In the middle, ball got away, picked up by Friday. On top it goes to McFadden. Around the horn, Goggles outside the arc. Across the court to Friday for three. Got it! And we're tied.
That was inside the three. I think they only gave her 2.
Oh, they only gave her 2?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was outside. So I beg your pardon. A 1-point lead now by Thermopolis. Down court, Farrell with the basketball. And there's a shot up, off, not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound out of bounds.
That's
It'll go to
Black.
Lander.
Yep.
Yeah, and that the big gal there for Thermopolis, the post player, Austin Slagle, fell down on the play. Hope she didn't hurt herself. She jogs back.
Sounded kind of rough when she landed.
It sounded hard. Here's Goggles for the Tigers. On top of the key, over to McFadden on the right side, in the middle to Anderson, to Goggles. She hesitated in the corner to Friday, who lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Lander.
Yeah, just a little too much. Right pass, but just went a little too far.
6:08 to go, period 3. Thermop 18 and Lander 17. Here's Slagle with the ball. Gives it off to Farrell, who will bring it in on top of the key. She moves to the left-hand side now. Down toward the baseline, gives it off under the basket to Slagle. In the corner, shot for 3 is not good. Rebound goes to Farrell for Thermopolis. She turns around, runs right back. Whistle and a jump ball, and it'll go to Thermopolis on the alternating possession. That was really good work by Hayden Goggles to get her hands on that ball.
Yeah, she got in a good position when the ball came down, just grabbed it and got a turnover.
5:45 to go in the third, 18-17, Thermopolis by 1. Here's the long inbounds pass. Goes to Owlsley in the corner. Hunt has the shot up, off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, and we have a held ball.
Another held ball.
And Lander will get the possession this time. So Lander will have it in the backcourt. Thermopolis goes back on defense, so Tigers will bring it down the court without any challenges. Here's Goggles across the half-court line. Goggles on top of the key. On near side, McFadden is open. Oh,
I know.
She almost pulled the trigger. Underneath it goes, knocked out of bounds by Thermopolis. And that is Owlsley. And they had 2 players on the ground that time, Owlsley and Farrell. Mulholland helps Owlsley up off the floor, and Farrell got up by herself. Here's Goggles, inbounds pass to Friday, underneath the Goggles, back to Friday at the free throw line. Shot for 3 is not good, rebounded by McFadden. To Friday, Friday to Goggles, Goggles in the corner, Anderson drives the lane, and she is fouled.
Yep.
So Adeline Anderson will go to the free throw line, and the Thermop player is still on the ground.
Yeah,
it's
she's
30,
hurt.
That's Slagle. That's the player who fell down before, and she is hurt.
Yeah, she's hit the ground twice.
And now Tyler Weinberger comes out, the Thermopolis coach, as her teammates help her up. And she is holding her midsection, and she's in a lot of pain. Well, she was trying to do the block, but didn't get set.
Yeah.
And so she was moving when she got hit by Anderson, and that hurt. 5:07 to go. Lander trails by 1. Lander has the ball. Here's Goggles into Friday. Friday back to Goggles. Baseline on the left side. Now back to Goggles. Underneath to Anderson. The ball is knocked away. Turnover, Lander. Thermopolis has the ball. Long pass down court to Owlsley. Owlsley stops. On top of the key now to Hunt. Hunt back on the right-hand side to Kinney. Kinney loses the ball out of bounds. They say last touch by Anderson, so the Bobcats, the Lady Cats, will control. Taking it out is Owlsley. 4:45 to go in the third. 1-point lead by Thermopolis. Here's the pass over to Farrell on the right wing. She moves to the left side, stops, goes back to the right. Tries to drive the baseline, can't shoot, so off to Owlsley. Owlsley across court to Hunt. Hunt in the middle to Kinney. Hunt gets the rebound, whistle, and a foul on Lander underneath the that traffic there.
Yeah, on Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall McFadden gets her second foul. Lander's only had 4 fouls this whole game. They've played really well. Of course, Thermopolis has had 7 fouls. There's a shot up, not good. Lander gets the rebound.
Another turn. Oh, we got it out of there.
And the Tigers get it out. Here's Goggles all the way down under to McFadden on the far side to Friday. Ball's knocked away. Friday picks it right back up. Good hands by Kiera. Long cross-court pass now to Goggles. She doesn't take the 3. On top, Friday does the 3, and it bounces around, not good. Rebound goes to Thermopolis. Farrell, no one wants to score here in the second half. Ball's knocked away. Turnover, Thermopolis turned up by the Tigers. 2-on-1 break. Goggles is fouled as she goes to the basket. And that foul is going to be whistled on Owlsley. And at the free throw line is going to be Hayden Goggles. Goggles has a total of 10 points in the game so far. 3:51 to go. Lander trails by 1. And now the game is tied. 18-18. Lander can take their first lead of the game if Goggles hits this free throw. And she doesn't.
There's a lane violation.
But we have a lane violation on Lander. It was against Georgia Chance.
Yep.
So it is a tie game, 18-18, 3:51 to go. Thermopolis has it in the backcourt. Farrell to take it out, looking for some help into Owlsley. Owlsley still in the backcourt, forecourt now on the right-hand side. There's a bounce pass over to Farrell. Farrell moves it to the right-hand side, now reverses direction at the free throw line. Off to Owlsley. Owlsley just outside the arc, drives the lane, whistle, and a pushing foul on Lander. And it's going to go against Georgia Chance, her first. Not just a shooting foul, only the second team foul against the Tigers. So Dalen Hunt to take it out for the Lady Cats. Here's the inbounds to Farrell. Across the key it goes. Owlsley for 3. It off, not good.
Boy, that was like a push-off.
Yeah. And the rebound is going to be a held ball, and it stays with Thermopolis.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was going to say, it sure looked like on that rebound that Adelin was like just pushed.
Really?
That's
by the defender?
Yeah, and coach was just kind of reminding the ref of that.
Yeah, I think he was doing it all in good jest.
Yep.
Okay, here comes Thermopolis now. The ball's in court. Farrell has it. Drives to the baseline. Stops, turns around. Owlsley has it at the free throw line in the lane. Shots up and rolls off, not good. Anderson with the rebound for the Tigers. Outlet pass to Kendall, and it goes out of bounds off Thermopolis. It'll stay with Lander.
Can you slide that just a little bit? I want to.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, sure. You need to know that we're still screaming.
Yep.
Okay, Lander has it under the Thermopolis basket. We're tied at 18, 3:08 to go in this loser elimination game. Underneath the basket, Goggles kicks it out to Mulholland. Georgia chance for 3. It's short, not good. Rebounded by Owlsley. Owlsley brings it all the way down. Stops in the corner. Shot for 3. No, not good. Kinney with the rebound. She's fouled by Anderson.
Yeah, that's
first foul on Adelin. And going to the free throw line will be Iva Kinney. Thermopolis hasn't scored in this period. They still haven't. Boy, that was what it barely hit the net.
Yeah.
I bet she puts a little more on it this time. What do you think?
Yeah, this one probably has a chance of going in.
Kinney has 1 point in the game. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Now 2 for 4. And Thermopolis regains the lead. It's 19-18. Coming into the game, Kiera Friday. Georgia Chance comes out for the Tigers. Thermopolis goes back on zone defense underneath the Thermop basket. Goggles brings it down the court for Lander. Into the forecourt, off to Kiera Friday. to Goggles, far side outside. Ball's knocked out away and stolen. Turnover Lander, 8th turnover by the Tigers.
Yeah, a little too lazy on that pass.
Yeah, the passes have got to be crisp or they'll be intercepted or they'll knocked away. And an elbow on Kiera Friday draws a foul. Not a shooting foul, 3rd team foul on the Tigers. Thermop takes it out of bounds with Maggie Landon doing the chores. Here's the inbounds pass to Owlsley outside the arc for 3. Good. Bounced around and then fell right through. So it's a 4-point lead by the Lady Cats now. 23 to 22 to 18. I beg your pardon. Here's Lander now. Friday on top to Goggles for 3. No, the answer is not there. Rebounded by Thermopolis. Lander is just not in rhythm.
Yeah, that 3-point shot is just avoiding them.
Here we go now. Landon with it.
Oh, that
travel.
looked like a travel. There we go.
Yeah. 10th turnover by the Lady Cats. Minute 51 to go in the 3rd period. Thermopolis leads by 4, 22 to 18. And coming back in, Daisy Gocklish back in for the Tigers. Hayden Goggles getting a little bit of a rest here. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period. Here's McFadden. McFadden down to Friday. Back to McFadden on top of the arc. Back to Friday. Friday was open for a second to Anderson. Her shot's good.
All right, timeout.
And timeout called by Drew Powell, the Lander coach. It's Thermopolis 22, Lander 20.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Owlsley brings it down court for the Lady Cats across the half-court line. Stops over on the near side now to Farrell. Farrell on top, dribbles to the left, stops, reverses direction, goes to the right, all the way down to the baseline and draws the foul. McFadden with the personal foul, and that is her third.
Third, yeah.
That shot never would have gone.
No.
Yeah,
no.
It was a bad shot, but she drew the foul. So at the line now for the Lady Cats. Shot is good. And it is Farrell at the line. She got it. She'll get one more. As Thermop goes back out on top. Second shot, no. And Anderson gets the rebound for the Lander Tigers. So it's 23 to 20. Lander trails by 3 with 1:05 to go here in the 3rd period. Here's Glockish. Daisy out on top.
That's
shot.
3.
No, not good. And over the back.
Yeah, now they're shooting again.
Adeline Anderson over the back, and that's the 5th team foul against Lander. And we'll go back to the other side and shoot free throw. The Tigers have got to start getting in rhythm here.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they just they're letting too many opportunities kind of slip away.
J.C. Owlsley at the free throw line for her first free throw here this afternoon. She has 6 points on 2 trays. Just under a minute to go in the 3rd. Shot's no good, too far off the back of the iron. She'll get one more. Shot is in the air. And this one's not good. Rebound by Adeline Anderson. She kicks it out to Mulholland.
Plenty
Down
of times.
Court to Gocklish. 51 seconds to go here. To Anderson. Over to Goggles. Goggles stops. Gocklish. Now Friday. Outside the arc. Far side. Goggles. Goggles has it in. Free throw line. Anderson. No. Shot's not good. Rebound by Gocklish. Her shot is up, it's short. Rebound by Anderson. She is in the lane, kicks it out. There's a shot up by Goggles. That's good.
Yeah. They just stayed with it, and got it to pay off.
1 point lead and a double dribble.
There we go.
Turnover, 11th turnover by the Lady Cats. So with 16 seconds to go, Lander might have the last shot here of the third period. They trail by a point, 23-22.
All right, let's go, Tigers.
Mulholland takes it out to Goggles. Across the timeline. Goggles in the corner. Friday back to Goggles. Underneath. Mulholland is fouled right as she goes up for a shot. Well, if Drew Powell drew that one up, it was a good one. Second foul on Dalen Hunt. And Mulholland, Zoe at the line. She has a 1 basket in this game. Off, not good.
All right, just need one. Got to get this thing tied.
All we need one is to tie the score. Next shot in the air. That one's not good either. Rebounded by Kinney for Thermopolis. 4 seconds to go.
Don't
3,
foul.
2, 1. There's a long shot. No!
Good.
And that's the end of the third period of play. And the Thermopolis Lady Cats have 23. They only scored 5 points in that period. The Lander Lady Tigers have 22, and they scored 9 in that period. It's 8 minutes to go. 23-22 Thermopolis. Back after this.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Ernie over and Alan Mullins with me here and changing the scoreboard to the fourth quarter. So Lander gets the ball to start the final 8 minutes of play. McFadden on the outside. In the middle to Anderson. In the lane, ball's knocked away from her. Kicks it out to McFadden. Now to Goggles. Out to Gocklish. Gocklish in the lane. Loses the handle on the ball, and she's fouled. And that's Hunt. Picks up her third foul.
So
7:43 to go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, when Anderson gets it, if she dribbles, they're grabbing the ball, trying to get it away from her.
Here's Goggles now with the ball at the free throw line. Stops to Gocklish. Back to Goggles on top of the arc. Over to McFadden outside on the right side. Now to Goggles on top. Goggles looking to get it inside, but can't do it. There it is to Mulholland on the far side outside. Picking up is McFadden. Now Goggles has it. She's in the lane. Puts the shot up and goes.
Good shot.
Goggles with her 15th point, and Lander now takes the lead 24-23. Owsley brings it down for the Lady Cats. Crosses the timeline on the right-hand wing. Owsley goes down toward the baseline. Stops. Puts up a shot. No, not good. Rebounded by Anderson for Lander. Adlin kicks it over to McFadden. Across the timeline on the right-hand wing. In the corner goes to Gocklish. Now back on the near side. Tigers have got the ball on top. McFadden over to Gocklish. Gocklish in the middle to Anderson at the free throw line. She makes a drive underneath to Mulholland. Out on top now to McFadden. McFadden and Anderson hits the ground. She got pushed down. No foul. Anderson shot is good.
Great shot right there.
Yeah, she had to get up off the floor, and Lander has their largest lead of the game at 3 points. 6:20 to go. Here comes Farrell down court for the Lady Cats. She drives underneath the basket. Shot is up by Slagle and good. Austin Slagle gets 2, and Lander still leads by 1, 25-26. Lander with the lead. Here's Glockish in the middle. It goes, and there's a turnover. Bad pass by the Tigers. You can't throw it through the middle of the lane and expect it not to be intercepted. There's a shot, off, alone, one-on-one, layup. Oh, Adeline missed the layup. She was all alone, and Thermopolis gets the rebound. With it now is Dalen Hunt. Hunt on the right-hand wing, off to Owlsley. Owlsley across the key, stops, moves back to the right-hand side. Reverses dribble in the lane, kicks it off. There's a long shot, in and out, not good by Hill. Rebounded by Anderson for Lander. Tigers come back, long pass down court to Glockish. She's in the lane and travels.
Oh, no. So close to making it just a great play.
So it's 26-25, Lander with the lead, but Thermopolis will have the ball. I couldn't believe Adeline missed that layup. She was all by herself there.
I think she thought she was going to get fouled.
I think probably so. She heard footsteps coming.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Lander by 1. Down court, here's Hunt with the ball on the right-hand wing. Thermop seems to go to the right an awful lot. Over on the far side to Hill. Hill on top. There's a shot by Farrell. It's up off, not good. Rebounded by Goggles for Lander. Goggles on the outlet pass all the way down, stops, and she is fouled as she tries to go up for 2. Nice drive by Hayden.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier, that coast-to-coast mentality.
So Hayden goes to the free throw line for the Tigers. She has 15 points in the game as the leading Tiger scorer. 4:49 to go here in the game. Shot good. And it goes 27-25. Lander by 2. Goggles dribbles it twice, spins it. Shot. No, this one's not good. And the rebound by Slagle. Slagle hands it off to Owlsley. 2-point lead by Lander. 4:40 to go in the game. Owlsley brings it all the way down in the corner. Hands it off to Hunt, to Slagle at the free throw line. Back to Hunt outside the arc. She moves to the right-hand side again and is double-teamed, manages to get it off to Owlsley. Owlsley underneath the basket. Oh, there's an interesting pass to Farrell.
Yeah. Oh, and
there's a bad pass stolen by Lander. McFadden underneath the basket, shoots, and it doesn't go in. She was all by herself. Oh, my gosh. Timeout called by Hunt. Oh, the Tigers have 2 point-blank shots that don't go in.
Yeah, they do. Those hurt.
4:10 to go in the game. Lander by 2. We'll be back.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
And go Tigers. We thank Rick Paxton. Rick Paxton for his generosity supporting all Fremont County athletes with a free pizza if they're named the player of the game. So we've got 10 seconds more than halfway through. It's 4:10 to go in the game. Lander leads by 2, and Thermop will have the ball. Inbounds to Dalen Hunt in the backcourt, guarded by Goggles. Across the timeline, she goes all the way down to the right-hand side, as usual. Off now to Owlsley. Owlsley back on the near side to Farrell. Farrell drives the baseline, puts up a shot, not good. It's knocked out of bounds by Zoe Mulholland. So Thermop will have it under the Lander basket.
That was great kind of closeout defense as she was driving. They took that baseline away.
Yeah, they sure did. That was a bad shot, too. Okay, here's the inbounds to Owlsley. Goes back on the near side now to Farrell. On the near side, Farrell with it. top to Owlsley. Tigers in that zone defense. Owlsley makes a move to the basket, stops, kicks it outside. Hunt for three, no. Rebounded by Goggles for Lander. Tigers come down court
patience,
quickly.
Patience.
Yeah, the coach is yelling, patience, patience. There's Friday in the corner. McFadden on top. Goggles for three. In and out. Rebound goes to Thermopolis. Lander leads by 2 with 3:18 to go. Nobody wants to win this game.
Boy, it's just shot after shot.
Shot after shot.
Coming up short.
Okay, here's Owlsley on top of the key on the near side to Farrell. Farrell underneath the basket. Owlsley shot is good, and we're tied. Owlsley gets the basket, and we're now whistle and a timeout called. It's now Lander 27, Thermopolis 27, 2:57 to go in the game. We'll be back.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Kid back up.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon on KFCW 93.1 and on WYO Today YouTube channel. We have 2:57 to go in this game, and right after this game, we're going to have a doubleheader. We'll have the Lander boys playing Lyman. But right now, it's the Lander girls and the Thermop girls tied at 27. And Lander will have the ball on the far side. And it'll be McFadden to take it out for the Tigers.
Yeah, you'd like to see, just a good offensive run here. Be patient and get a really good shot, a high percentage shot.
Okay, here come the Tigers. There's Anderson at the free throw line. Back to Goggles. Goggles across the key. Glockish, ball's knocked away. Turnover Lander. Glockish all the way down. Ball's knocked out by Glockish.
Yeah,
it will be Thermop's ball.
Yeah, a little too shallow. They were, too much of a straight line on that pass.
Yeah, you've got to have some oomph on it if you're going to do that. And Thermop intercepted it underneath the basket. Here's Owlsley for three. She got it.
All right, Lander, we got to answer here.
Okay, Lander's got to answer. It is Thermopolis 30, Lander 27. Tigers have got the ball. Cross court, Glock has it. Bounce pass over here to Hayden Goggles for two. Goggles gets it. It's a 1-point game now. We're at 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Crowd is getting excited here. Farrell brings the ball down court for Thermopolis. Whistle and a timeout called by the Lady Cats. How long is this one going to be? It'll be a full. We'll be right back.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
2 minutes and 3 seconds to go, and Thermopolis has a 1-point lead over the Lander Lady Tigers in this loser-out game. So a lot on the line for both teams here, Ellen.
Boy, there is, and both teams are fighting hard. They're fighting on every loose ball. They're playing tough defense, and somewhere along here, somebody's going to make a big play and get this win.
Thermopolis will have the ball on the far side outside, leading by a point. Farrell takes it in to Owlsley. Owlsley brings it down toward the corner. Lost the ball, but there's a foul on Lander.
I think it's on the ground.
Kiera Friday gets her third foul. Will not be a shooting foul. We're under 2 minutes to go. Thermopolis has it out underneath the Lander basket. Daylin Hunt. There's a shot up. It's off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. With it is Goggles. Goggles quickly brings it down the court. 1:46 to go. Over to McFadden. McFadden doesn't shoot. In the middle to Anderson. Underneath, oh, she throws it away.
Oh, boy.
Gosh,
so
darn
close,
it.
so close.
Had a player open underneath, too, was Goggles. The ball just sailed out of bounds. So Thermop, with 1.5 to go, leads by 1. They've got the ball. Here's Owlsley. Brings it down court, off to Farrell. Farrell on top. They're just going to run clock. They've got the lead.
And they got to force, we got a foul to give.
Yeah, we got a foul to give.
2 fouls to give.
Owlsley, and there's the foul
One of them, yeah.
on Kiera Friday, her 4th.
You know, you'd like to see, you got a foul to give. Try to get a steal, so even if you get called,
yeah.
Don't just foul the foul.
Okay, Friday comes out with 4 fouls. Glocklish is back in the game for Lander. There's the inbounds pass to Owlsley. Owlsley, Glockish, she's got a lane, stops, whistle, foul on Lander.
Yep.
This will not be a shooting foul. It'll be on the ground.
One more.
Glocklish gets her foul. That's her first. Thermop under the basket, 73 seconds to go. There's a shot blocked, and it is a foul on Lander. Well, she blocked it, but she also got the arm.
Foul, yeah.
And that is foul on Zoe Mulholland, her second. 1:11 to go. At the free throw line, Hannah Hill gets the free throw, and it's a 2-point lead by Thermopolis. 31-29. Big free throw here for Hannah Hill. Shot is up, good. A 3-point lead, 32-29. 1:10 to go in the game. Here's McFadden, she faked the shot again. Off to Goggles, back to McFadden now. On the far side, Goggles has got it at the baseline. Whistle and a offensive foul on Goggles.
Oh boy.
Her first. 57 seconds to go. Thermopolis leads Lander by 3, and Thermop will have the ball.
Yeah, no more fouls to give either.
No more fouls to give for the Tigers. Down court. Thermopolis with the ball on top of the key. 48 seconds to go, and McFadden gets the foul, her 4th. So that'll send Thermopolis to the line for 2 free throws. This could be the game.
It's
the way the Lander Tigers have been playing, they haven't been able to get the bucket in the hoop. Here now is Cameron Farrell as the stadium quiets down, and the shot is not good.
All right. One more miss here and get this rebound.
Stays the 3-point lead. Mulholland comes out. Friday comes back in for the Tigers. Here's the shot. Good. So it's a 4-point lead now. Thermopolis 33, Lander 29. And the Tigers have the ball knocked out of bounds by Thermopolis. They'll retain possession back in the forecourt. 43 seconds to go.
Boy, a 3-point shot would be just kind of what the doctor ordered.
Here's Goggles with it on the right side outside. Long cross court to Gocklish. Gocklish drives to baseline, can't shoot. Throws it on top to Whistle and a timeout.
That's probably a pretty good timeout.
Yeah, 33 seconds to go. Thermopolis leading by 4. We'll be right back.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Lander beat this same Thermopolis team by 21 points 2.5 weeks ago, and they trailed by 4 with only 30 seconds to go. What a turnaround by Thermopolis.
And it's really all Thermopolis. I mean, they're playing a great game on both ends of the floor.
Yes, they are.
And it doesn't hurt to have you be on your home floor with this good crowd here.
Yeah, big crowd here, the Cats' home floor. Okay, the Tigers will have the ball underneath the Thermopolis basket. They trail by 4. It's 33-29, 33 seconds to go. McFadden has the ball out. There's the inbounds to Goggles. Goggles at the baseline. Kiss it underneath to Anderson. There's a shot for 3. It's not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound and immediately fouled.
Yeah, they had to do that.
Kindle has fouled out of the game with 22 seconds to go. She did not score in tonight's game. 22 seconds to go, 4-point lead by the Lady Cats. And Farrell at the free throw line. She's 2 for 4 from the line. And Zoe Mulholland comes in to replace McFadden. Free throw here is good. 34-29. Thermopolis looking for their 6th win of the year, and it is good. 35-29, 2-possession game, just 15 seconds to go. Tigers out on top. Mulholland in the middle, in the corner. Goggles, she's got to shoot. The 3 to Gocklish. Shot is up. Good.
Timeout.
So Daisy Gocklish gets the 3, but Lander still, we're going to hold it right here. It is 32-35, 5 seconds to go. Well, the Tigers need a miracle to keep their season going, Alan.
Yeah, they do. They either need to deny this inbound, which is pretty hard. I think they've got a couple more timeouts. Or if you do get the foul, you just got to hope that, they can miss both and you can get a shot off. So a couple little opportunities here, but they got to execute.
I did not see this coming.
No, I didn't either.
With a 21-point victory 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, just total dominance in that game, too.
Thermopolis has just done a great job here tonight. Owlsley has 3 threes in the game. She has 11 points. 9 points in the game by Hannah Hill. Cameron Farrell has 6 points in the game. Thermopolis has gotten the shots when they needed them.
They did, and then we've, kind of like we saw yesterday in the boys' game, when we had the easy shots.
And Landers missed those 2 layups when they had the lead.
Yeah, we'd be ahead right now, just, if you make those. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, that's why you play the game. You never know.
You don't know.
Cameron Farrell to take it out for Thermopolis. There's the inbounds and immediate foul by Friday. She's going to foul out of the game. Friday's 5th foul comes with 4 seconds to go. And Kiera ends the game with 5 points. And coming in is Sandra St. Clair. At the line is J.C. Owlsley. Owlsley with 11 points in the game. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Shot's good. Well, that pretty much does it. 4-point lead. 2-possession game with 4 seconds left. Next shot, good. She got them both. 37-32, and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers season has come to an end. And the Thermopolis crowd is in jubilation as Thermopolis wins the game over Lander 37. They scored 14 here in the final period of play. Lander had 32. They only scored 10. So the Lady Tigers season comes to an end and Thermopolis moves on. We'll be back with our post-game show after this.
College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Well, all credit to the Thermopolis Lady Cats. They took it to the Tigers this afternoon in the Battle of the Felines, and Thermopolis comes away with a 5-point win. Totally unexpected, but good for Thermopolis. I mean, they're playing on their home court. They had their fans behind them, and they played a heck of a game.
They did, and they came right out and played hard and kind of set the tone right out of the gate.
And for the Lander Tigers, Hayden Goggles was the leading scorer. She had 18 points, the only player in double figures. Kiara Friday fouled out of the game with 5 points. Kendall McFadden fouled out with no points. 4 points in the game. Adeline Anderson way under her average. 3 points by Davy Gocklish. So the Lady Tigers season comes to an end. They finished the year 11 wins and 12 losses, and Thermopolis wins only their 6th game of the year.
Yeah, but what a big win to get that 6th win.
And they go to state.
Yeah, and they're on the way. Well, they got to win one more.
Well, they got to win one more tomorrow morning.
I think they play at 9 a.m., and then the winner of that qualifies for state.
J.C. Owsley was the leading scorer for the Lady Cats with 13 points. Hannah Hill had 10. 6 points by Cameron Farrell, 2 points each by Dalen Hunt, Ira Kinney, and Austin Slagle. So we are going to take a break, and we're going to come right back with the boys' game, Lander and the Lyman Eagles, right after this.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Okay, Lander, and we need to change this up here. I thought I just did that, but it hasn't changed itself.
Yeah, it'll take when you hit update all.
Oh, well, there it goes.
Yep.
OBS went away. There it is.
So you hit that.
That's right. Okay.
And it'll take a minute or two.
It'll take a minute or two to do that. So Lander Valley boys are back with us, and again, another loser-out game. And you know, they have beaten Lyman twice so far this season. The last time was just 2 weeks ago. And it's hard to beat a team 3 times. As we saw, the Lady Tigers had beaten Powell twice earlier in the season, but lost, you know, Thursday night. And now they're out of the tournament. Their season is over. And now it's the Lander Valley Tigers' turn. Parker 6B, Talon Whalen, Porter Plaisted, Bennett Washburn, and Brooklyn John playing as seniors.
Yeah, and I think, you know, that's a key thing is how bad do these seniors want to keep this season alive? You know, they're very capable of playing at a very high level, and you know, we're looking at Bennett out here who's going to give it a go with a really bad ankle. Not sure what to expect, but he's going to give it a run.
Yeah, he sure is. And let's talk a little bit about the pregame show here, Alan. This is our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of the postgame show there. Okay. Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. The Hampton Inn and Suites, they're remodeling their hotel right now. They started at the 3rd floor and they're working their way down. Should be done in a couple of months, but we appreciate their support, Ryan Preston's support of the Lander Valley basketball teams here today. Yeah. And let's go to our Lander Journal keys of the game.
Well, I think what we're going to have here, I think Lander's got to come out and show that they can be the aggressor. You know, these two teams kind of get after each other. They play pretty physical, and I think Lander yesterday didn't show that. So I think come out, you know, play a little more aggressive on both ends of the court. When we get on a run, you know, we keep talking about this, putting the pedal to the metal. This time they got to put it in overdrive. I think if they get a chance and they're running and they're gunning and they're making it, just keep going after it. And then, like we said, this is the seniors' game. You know, do they want to keep this season going? Can they execute when they get down the stretch? Can they make good decisions as seniors? So I think I'm going to say yes to all those questions. But we'll see. You know, Lyman played really good yesterday against Powell. The games that we have played against Lyman, they've all been close. So this is a tough matchup, but I like the Tigers' chances.
Okay, our Lander Journal keys to the game, and we'll be back with more of our Hampton Inn and the pregame show right after we listen to this.
Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Ernie over and Alan Mullins, and our scoreboard here is not changing. We've made the change. Takes a little while. It still says Lander and Thermopolis, but it's the Lander Valley boys against the Lyman boys. And we've got that.
Yeah, try that one more time.
Well, let's update that too and see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's updated for our viewers on WYO Today YouTube. Well, now it's time for our starting lineups and our Sutherland's starting lineups. Alan?
All right, Lyman Eagles, just double checking. They're going to roll out number 2, Corey Condos. Number 4, Carter Bradshaw. Number 11, Aiden Wyatt. Looks like number 20, Caleb Smith, and number 33, Coulter DeWitt. And for our Tigers, right now, it looks like Bennett is going to start. So number 1, Peyton Bell. Number 2, Parker Sixby. Number 15, Bennett Washburn, who's going to be playing on one foot. Number 23, Noah St. Clair. And number 4, Talon Whelan.
And number 4, Talon Whelan. Okay, so there's our starting lineups. We'll go over them again. Condis for Thermopolis, Bradshaw, Wyatt, Smith, and Coulter DeWitt. For the Tigers, Bell, Sixby, Whelan. My voice changed right in the middle of that. Washburn and Noah St. Clair. We'll be back with the start of the game right after this.
WYO Glass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WYO Glass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WYO Glass is Lander.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Well, Alan, the Lander Tigers are being introduced here to this crowd. A lot of Lander fans here. Of course, they're hoping the Tigers can come through. The Lady Tigers lost and were eliminated from this tournament, and their season is now over. Tigers are wearing black uniforms with white letters and numbers trimmed in Kelly green. And the Lyman Eagles dressed in their white uniforms with blue numbers and letters and blue and white trim. So Lander's beaten Lyman twice. They've both been tough games, and let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I think, I don't think we should expect anything but a very close game. And I think this is going to come down to who wants it more, really, getting into the fourth quarter.
And, of course, Lander comes into this game with a 7-16 record, and the Lyman Eagles are 4-16. So the Tigers will face the big guy, Caleb Smith, tallest player out there, against Talon Whelan.
No, it looks like Parker's going to be jumping.
oh, it's Parker. Yeah, I'm sorry. Same thing.
Yeah, same result.
And Carter Bradshaw gets the tip for the Lyman Eagles. On top of the key to Wyatt. In the middle it goes to Smith. Far side corner shot for three is off, not good. Rebound goes to Parker Sixby. So Parker brings it down court to Talon Whelan. Whelan with the ball. Over to Bell, back to Whelan. Whelan just outside the arc, moves it inside a bit to Sixby. Sixby shot off the glass is good for two.
Good start.
So the Tigers take the lead 2-0 over Lyman. Lyman facing full court pressure. Here's Bradshaw off the glass. He ties the game. Carter Bradshaw. Well, the Tigers were spending a lot of time on defense, and they got caught. There was only two players back. Bradshaw split them and banked it off the glass. Here now is Whelan. Whelan shots up good. Talon Whelan.
It's a good sign if he can hit those floaters.
Yeah, and that's a good sign for the Tigers. Here is Smith now facing full court pressure off to Wyatt. Wyatt down court to Bradshaw on the far side to Coulter DeWitt. Now on top of the key, Wyatt. Wyatt has it, goes to his right-hand side, stops in the corner to Coulter DeWitt. Shots up, not good, and it'll go to Lyman.
Stays there.
Must have gone off of Parker.
Yeah, I think it did.
6:30 to go, first period, 4-2, Lander with the lead. Here's the inbounds pass, shot by Bradshaw. Carter Bradshaw is good, and he ties the game. He has all of the points now for the Lyman Eagles. Bell brings it down for the Tigers, off to Noah St. Clair. Noah in the lane, underneath the Washburn. Washburn's hook shot, good. Well, the Tigers have taken 3 shots, and they've got 3 baskets, so that's good for the start.
Good start.
Here's Smith. Smith brings it all the way down to Bradshaw. Bradshaw on the right-hand wing. On top of the key, it goes to DeWitt. DeWitt on top now to Wyatt. Back over to Smith underneath the basket. DeWitt's open for 2.
Yep, just a little bit too late on that help side defense.
And we're tied at 6 points. Whelan brings it down for Lander to Washburn. Washburn playing with an injured ankle, seems to be doing okay. There's a 3-ball by Whelan. No, not good. And the rebound goes to the Lyman Eagles. Bradshaw has it for Lyman. Off to Wyatt. Wyatt with the ball. Goes to the right-hand wing. Bounce pass in the corner to DeWitt. DeWitt back on top to Wyatt. Wyatt has it again, back to DeWitt. In the middle goes. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Noah St. Clair.
Hands up, good swat.
Yeah, and the Tigers will remain on defense. Good defensive play that time. 5:07 to go, first period. We're tied at 6. Lyman with the ball on the Lander side. There's the inbounds pass to Condis. Now over to DeWitt. Cross key to Wyatt. Wyatt back to DeWitt. On top, back to Wyatt. Wyatt on the right side, back to DeWitt. Now over to Condis. Long cross-court pass. Now it's on top in the middle to Smith in the corner. Bradshaw, short shot. No. Rebounded by Peyton Bell for the Tigers. Peyton off to Whelan. Whelan's got a lane, puts up a shot, blocked out of bounds by Smith.
Yeah, that was blocked.
Yeah, that was a pretty good block as Talon had the lane. Lander will have it underneath the Lyman basket. The only problem with Smith in the games that we've watched him, he's prone to fouls. Yeah. And there he is. He knocks the ball away again. Turnover, Lander. Lyman gets it. We get it back. And Peyton Bell puts it right back in for the Tigers. And Lander goes up on top now, 8-6, as the teams trade turnovers. There's almost a turnover. Still in the backcourt. Smith down to Wyatt. Wyatt bounce pass to Bradshaw. Bradshaw on top to Wyatt. Wyatt on the left-hand wing now. Bounces it to his right side. Wyatt stops back to the left. And it goes over to Huntsman, who just came into the game. Cody Huntsman back on top. Wyatt in the middle. Bradshaw at the free throw line. No call for a held ball there. And it goes over to Wyatt in the corner. Wyatt looks for some help. Finally gets it here from Maxfield, who also came into the game. Back to Wyatt. Maxfield has it on top of the key. There's a long one by Wyatt that's off the back of the iron. Not good. Tigers get the rebound. and Parker steps out of bounds.
Just barely. Good hustle.
So that'll be a rebound and a turnover. Noah St. Clair.
Yep, got to give Bennett a little rest here.
Finn McFadden comes into the game for Bennett Washburn. Lander leads 8-6, 3:37 to go here, first period. Lyman with the ball in the Lander forecourt. Here's Wyatt on top of the key. Over far side, it goes to Maxfield. They're going to play catch now around the top of the key. In the middle, it goes to Smith. Smith has the ball stripped. Turnover. Nice job by St. Clair. With it now is McFadden. Finn McFadden over to Talon Whelan. Whelan, St. Clair has it to Brooklyn. No, St. Clair has it still on top of the key. Finn McFadden takes a shot from 7 and it rolls off. Not good. Rebound goes to Huntsman for the Lyman Eagles. Lander leading 8-6, 3 minutes to go here, first period. Here's Smith all the way down on the corner. Hands it off to the playmaking guard, Wyatt. Wyatt on top of the key, now on the near side to Maxfield. Maxfield in the corner. Bradshaw has it just outside the lane. Kicks it out on top. Now Wyatt has it again. In the middle, Smith underneath to Bradshaw for 2. 6 point by Bradshaw. And we're tied again. That was a nice play by Lyman.
Yeah, it was.
Unfortunately for the Tigers. Here's Finn McFadden at the free throw line. Underneath to Noah St. Clair. Shots up good. 2 points. And Lander goes back out on top, 10-8 over Lyman. We're now at 2 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Bradshaw off to Maxfield. On the near side, it goes to Huntsman. Huntsman to Wyatt, over to Bradshaw, back to Wyatt on top of the key. Goes to the right-hand side, Huntsman back to Wyatt. Wyatt on top, over in the corner to Maxfield. Maxfield back on top to Wyatt, minute 48 to go. And Wyatt takes a shot off, not good, and rebounded by Whalen for the Tigers. Knocked away, picked up by Parker Sixby, underneath to Peyton Bell, over to Whalen. Whalen, long shot for 3 is not good. Rebound goes to Noah St. Clair. Back in the corner, Parker Sixby has it in the lane, off the glass,
and
no.
And he's fouled on
fouled.
Smith, I think.
We'll see who it is. No, it's on number 4, Carter Bradshaw, his first. Bennett Washburn getting ready to come back in. Parker Sixby at the line for the Tigers. Shot, good.
Good. Well, you gotta like that urgency and that, that aggressiveness to get to the basket.
Bell comes out. Bodie Moffitt comes into the game for Lander for Talon Whalen. And Brooklyn John is in for the Tigers. So we have Finn McFadden, Parker Sixby, Brooklyn John, and Bodie Moffitt out there for the Tigers. Next shot is good. He got them both. So Parker moves the score to 4 points, 12-8 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here's Carter Bradshaw, still in the backcourt, to Smith. Gives it off to Hayden Jackson, who just came into the game on that timeout. Jackson in the corner, over to Condis. Condis was a starter. Bradshaw on top of the key, over to Jackson. Back around the horn it goes. With it now is Bradshaw. Bradshaw makes a move toward the paint, can't do it to DeWitt. Ball comes back outside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw outside the line on the near side to Condis. Condis in the corner on the left wing, can't shoot. Kicks it over to Jackson for 3. It's a long one, not good. Ball is saved by Lyman into Bradshaw. Bradshaw in the middle of Smith. Turnaround jumper is in and out. Not good. Lander gets the rebound. Finn McFadden, the freshman, with the rebound. Brings it down for the Tigers. Underneath to Washburn. Over to Sixby for 3. It's a little off. Tipped by Washburn is not good.
Coach Bullen's a little fired up.
Yeah, he thought there should have been a foul on Washburn that time, but they didn't call it, so Bradshaw has it on top of the key on the near side. Now back out on top. Bradshaw, far side Jackson. Bradshaw, he launches a 3. Good. Bradshaw has all but 2 of the Lyman points. Here's the shot, not good. That's the end of the first period of play.
All right, good start.
Lander has 12 and Lyman has 11, and we'll be right back after this.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Ernie over and Alan Mullins back with you. Lander leading by 1 at the end of the first period of play. And how about this? Carter Bradshaw, the point guard for the Lyman Eagles, has 9 of their 11 points.
I was going to say it's the Carter Bradshaw show.
It's the Carter Bradshaw show out there for the Lyman Eagles. Lander will have the ball to start the second period of play. And it'll be Talon Whalen is out there, Peyton Bell, Bennett Washburn, Finn McFadden, and Bodie Moffitt for the Tigers. Here's Bell over to McFadden on the right wing. On top and around the horn to Whelan. Whelan over to Bell. Bell at the free throw line in the lane. Puts it off the glass. Not good. Rebounded by whomever. Bradshaw. Bradshaw off to DeWitt. Long pass down court to Wyatt. Wyatt in the corner. Off to Jackson. Back to DeWitt. Now on top. Wyatt. Now Condis has it. In the corner. Bradshaw. On top and around the horn with it now is Jackson. The ball's knocked away. Turnover. Lander's got the ball now quickly. Here comes Peyton Bell. Nice hands by the Tigers.
Yes, it was there.
Bell on top of the key. Looks to the left-hand side. Goes right, though, to Talon Whelan. Whelan at the free throw line. Tries to drive. Can't penetrate. Off to McFadden. McFadden almost lost the handle on it. Now he does, but it's picked up by Bell. Quick hands here by the Lyman Eagles. Here's Bell in the underneath to Washburn for 2. Wow.
Great fake and great shot.
Nice shot, and the Tigers go up now 14-11 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard in the second period. Here's Wyatt. He's going to go underneath to DeWitt. DeWitt shots up and rolls in. 4 points now by DeWitt, and it's a 1-point lead again, 14-13. Finn McFadden on the right-hand side. Makes a move, kicks it on top to Washburn. Washburn in the lane, off the glass, and 2 more. Bennett Washburn was 6 points in the game now, and it's 16-13. DeWitt double teamed on the far side. Steal. Lander gets the basketball. Down court now, Whelan brings it. He's outside the arc, drives the baseline, puts up the shot. The floater doesn't go. Just a little bit too strong. Down court now, here's Jackson for Lyman off to Bradshaw. Far side to Wyatt. Wyatt brings on the top of the key. Underneath it goes to Bradshaw, back to Wyatt. In the corner, Jackson for 3. It's an air ball. And the ball's tipped inside, and Lyman gets it. Bradshaw with hustle. Got it underneath the basket, knocked away by Bodie Moffitt.
Good hustle.
Good hustle by Bodie Moffitt, or that would have been 2. Parker Sixby back into the game for Lander. 5:43 to go until halftime. Lander leads 16-13. Finn McFadden comes out for the Tigers. Lyman has the ball out. Wyatt to take it out for the Lyman Eagles. Into Bradshaw. Underneath to Smith, and a pushing foul is going to be called on Lander. Was that Bennett?
That's on Bennett.
Yep, Bennett Washburn got his first foul. First team foul against Lander. 5:39 to go, not a shooting foul. Inbounds, it goes to Condis. Condis for Lyman on top to Bradshaw. Bradshaw left side. In the middle to Smith. In the corner, back out to Wyatt. In the middle, Smith back over. Bradshaw fakes the 3. Over to Wyatt. Wyatt lifts one up.
Crazy
That's
shot.
not good. And the rebound pulled down by Wyatt. Lays it up, and it goes in.
Oh, boy.
Boy, that was a lucky shot for
lucky bounce.
Lyman. They got the bounce there, 16-15. Here's Washburn at the high post, gives it over to Sixby. In the corner, Bell. Bell at the free throw line in the corner near side. Bodie Moffitt Now to Whelan. Whelan drives, puts up the shot. Oh, it was blocked by Lyman. Long pass down court. Condis has it blocked by the Tigers. A whistle and a foul on Moffat.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Bodie picks up his first personal foul. Boy, that sure looked like a clean block to me.
Yeah, that was
nothing but basketball, and he gets whistled. 4:50 to go, second period. Lander leads by 1, and with the basketball now is Lyman. Inbounds to Smith. Cross court it goes. The far side to Huntsman. Ball is taken away. Turnover. Lyman. Lander has it. Here's Parker Sixby down the court. Off to Whelan. Whelan in the corner to Noah St. Clair underneath the Washburn. Back in the corner. Sixby for 3. Not good. Rebound goes to Washburn. Whistle. He's fouled.
Foul on Smith.
And that's going to be on Smith, and that'll be his first. Not a shooting foul, as that was on the rebound. Bodie Moffat coming in now for Washburn. Great play by Bennett to get that rebound that last time. Tigers have it underneath the Lyman basket. 4:28 to go until halftime. Lander by 1. There's the inbounds to Sixby in the lane. Shots up. Oh, it rolled in and out. Not good. Bodie Moffat with the rebound, and he is fouled.
Yep.
That's going to go against Huntsman for Lyman. That's their third team foul, his first. So the Tigers will have the ball out. There's the inbounds play to Noah St. Clair. Noah in the middle of the lane, underneath to Moffat, threw it away.
Yep,
Gosh darn it. It was too low for Moffat to handle.
And he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, and it went off his knee and out of bounds. Here's Smith inbounds to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, long pass across the court. It goes to Maxfield, back to Smith. In the forecourt now. Ball's thrown away, and it'll be...
Yeah, it should be a black.
Lander's ball. Turnover, Lyman. Yeah, there was no one over there to tip the ball.
No.
So the Tigers, Parker Sixby. Lander leading 16-15. Inbounds it to Bell. Bell touches his chin 3 times for the play call on the near side to Whelan. Whelan across court to Bell. Gets away from the Tigers. Turnover, Lander. Too long of a pass that time. Here comes Wyatt for Lyman. Wyatt down. Off to Huntsman. Huntsman in the corner. Back on top to Wyatt. Wyatt, bounce pass near side. Back over to Wyatt on top of the key. Underneath it goes to Smith, and he's fouled.
That's probably a decent foul because he's going to make that layup.
Yeah, that was Noah St. Clair that got the foul, his first, and the team's third. And Caleb Smith at the free throw line for the Lyman Eagles. 3:37 to go until halftime. Lander by 1 at the moment. Shot's not good. He missed it. Finn McFadden coming in for Peyton Bell now for the Tigers. And the second shot by Smith coming up. Caleb gets the ball here. Caleb gets the ball. Where's the ball at? Give it to Caleb. I don't know what they're waiting for. Now there's finally gets the ball after an unknown delay of some kind. No one was checking in. The next shot is up and we're tied. So it's 16 apiece now. Lander brings the ball down the court. Finn McFadden, the freshman, stops over to Whelan. Whelan with the ball, back to McFadden on the near side. McFadden looking for help, gives it off to Bodie Moffat at the baseline. Moffat back over to McFadden. McFadden tries to drive toward the corner, can't, throws it across the court to Sixby. The ball gets away, turnover Lander, and there's a travel.
Yep.
Turnover, Lyman, it'll stay with Lander. 3:14 to go until halftime, 16 all is our score. Tigers and Lyman. Tigers will take it out. Inbounds pass comes to McFadden. McFadden into the forecourt. Looks left, looks right, throws it left to Whelan. Whelan at the free throw line, back over to McFadden, and in the corner, 6B. Ball's knocked away. Turnover, Lander, their 5th of the game. Pass that got blocked.
Got to D it up here.
Yeah, you can't throw a pass in the vicinity of Smith without it getting blocked.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got such a good wingspan. He's in the corner now. On top it goes to Wyatt. In the middle it goes Bradshaw from 7. Good. Now with 11 points in the game, and Lyman goes up 18-16. What was that?
I think they called a foul.
They called a foul, I guess, on number 2. It's up there. There's a foul. That was a foul on Condis. Well, we didn't see it, but it's up on the board.
Okay, we'll take it.
All right. 18-16, Lyman with the lead. Their first lead. Down court. Oh, bad pass underneath. Noah St. Clair and one.
That was strong.
That was a strong move to the basket.
Yep. All right, let's put it in.
Personal foul goes against Maxfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th foul. Noah St. Clair going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up. It's not good. Maxfield gets the rebound. We're tied at 18. 2.5 minutes to go. First period of play. Here comes Wyatt for the Lyman Eagles. Almost had the ball taken away. Maxfield has it. On the left side, it goes to Smith. In the corner now to Huntsman. On top to Wyatt. Back over to Huntsman outside the arc. Ball is tipped away. Picked up by Wyatt. Throws it away.
There we go.
Turnover. Lyman, their 8th of the game. 2:04 to go. We're tied at 18. Here come 3 subs for the Lyman Eagles here when we have the next stoppage of play. Here's Peyton Bell back in the game for the Tigers. He's got a lane, puts up the shot, and it rolls out. Oh, he had a perfect shot, was there, and it just rolled out. Here's Smith now for the Eagles. We're tied at 18. Wyatt with it in the corner. Huntsman has it back on top. Wyatt. Wyatt moves, dribbles to the left-hand side. In the lane, ball's knocked away, picked up by the Tigers. Turnover, Lyman. Whistle, timeout call.
Timeout, good timeout.
By Stuart Mullins. 1:33 to go until halftime. We're tied at 18.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
High Plains.
Lander 18 and Lyman 18. I'm not sure what's going on with our
with our scoreboard.
With our scoreboard over there. There we go. Okay, we've got it now. We don't need the pregame show anymore. So it's Lander Tiger basketball. We're tied at 18. Minute 33 to go. This has been pretty intense, Alan.
It is. You know, both of these teams are playing at a very high level of energy. And execution-wise, pretty close. There have been some turnovers, a little bit of sloppiness on both ends, but here we are tied up. Minute 33 before half.
Okay, and Lander will have the ball right in front of us here. No, it's under, where is it? Oh, it's in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Okay, Peyton Bell does that 3-touch to his chin again. Off to McFadden, over to Whelan. Whelan drives into the lane. Ball's knocked away, but it's picked up by McFadden. McFadden has, now it's knocked away again. Turnover Lander. Down court, Jackson is fouled by McFadden. That's the first foul on Finn McFadden. That's only the 4th foul against Lander. 3 against Lyman. At the line is Hayden Jackson for the Lyman Eagles. He can break the tie if he hits it here. Shots up, good. So Lyman goes out now, 19-18. He'll get one more shot. Washburn into the game for the Tigers now. Next shot up, good. So Jackson got them both, and it's 20-18. Lyman with 70 seconds to go here in the first half of play as Bell brings it down court for the Tigers. Bell all the way down in the corner to Washburn in the middle of the lane. Washburn shoots, and it's off, not good. Rebound goes to Lyman's DeWitt. DeWitt passes it down to Bradshaw. Lyman with a 2-point lead and 50 seconds to go. Jackson has it, now on top to Bradshaw. Bounce pass far side to Condis, under to Smith, over to Jackson. Shot is in and out, not good. Rebound put back by Smith. Caleb Smith gets his first basket. It's 22-18. Lyman with the lead over Lander. We're down to 30 seconds to go. Here's Whelan. Whelan in the corner, off to St. Clair. Over to Peyton Bell. Bell has it on the left-hand wing. He slows up a little bit. Looking maybe for the last shot here.
Yeah.
Bell on top of the arc. Brings it down. He's got an open lane, and he's fouled as he goes to the basket. Personal foul against Hayden Jackson, his first.
Personal foul, Hayden Jackson.
11.8 seconds to go, and it's not a shooting foul. Both teams have 4 fouls. Huntsman comes back into the game along with Aiden Wyatt. Okay, Lander has the ball, 11 seconds to go. Here's the inbounds pass to Talon Whalen. Whalen drives it in, puts a shot up, and he's fouled.
Oh, they called the travel.
Oh, they called it travel? Well, that was the NBA travel, I guess.
Yeah.
So a turnover, Lander, they're 6th.
We got to watch this shot here. This is one of those scary 7 seconds they could get a shot off.
Okay, Smith, the tall guy, to take it out. He gets it in. So
No
Wyatt brings it down. 4 seconds to go. Wyatt all the way down. Up, blocked. Nice block by the Tigers. Parker Sixby gets the block. And at halftime, it's the Lyman Eagles at 22. They scored 11 points in this half, same amount they had in the first half. Lander only scores 6 points in the second period. So at halftime, it's the Lyman Eagles 22, the Lander Valley Tigers 18.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Well, Alan Mullins, Tigers trail by 4 here at halftime, and what we have been calling a very intense game.
Boy, it is. Every possession, every defensive stop has got somebody right there in their face. Both teams are trapping, and both teams are trying to get that fast break type scoring. So yeah, they're playing at the highest level of energy they can.
Tigers led in scoring at halftime by Bennett Washburn. He has 3 baskets for 6 points. With 4 points in the game, Parker Sixby, 1 basket, 2 for 2 from the line. 4 points by Noah St. Clair on 2 field goals. Peyton Bell has 1 field goal for 2 points. Talon Whelan has 1 field goal for 2 points. That's the scoring. The Lander Tigers led 12-11 at the end of the first period of play, but they were outscored 11-6 in this second period of play. Really a lack of scoring That's one of the fewest points put up in a quarter by Lander this year, excepting that zero.
The zero, yeah.
They had here against, where was that, Mountain View?
That was in Pinedale.
Oh, that was Pinedale, yeah. Okay, for the Lyman Eagles, Carter Bradshaw, they're all everything player. He had 9 in the first period, 2 in the second period, total of 11 points, all from the field, including 1 tray. And then 3 points by Caleb Smith, 1 for 2 from the line, had a field goal. Then 2 points for Hayden Jackson, Aiden Wyatt, and Coulter DeWitt. And that's our halftime right now. We have Lyman 22, Lander 18. Back after this.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Well, Alan, keys to the game for the second half for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing they can do is they just when they're on offense, they've got to be a little more productive. I think we had 3 times down where we did what we did last night. Try to play a little too much as an individual. Try to force a shot, but team ball, pass, cut. All run their offense. And then on the defensive side, I think they just got to keep doing what they're doing. Bradshaw got hot, and Smith. When he gets the ball anywhere close, it's usually pretty tough. So they got to keep doing what they can to deny him the ball. And then I'll just say the senior moment. It's get to the fourth quarter and kind of what we were talking about with the girls with those seniors. This is it. They're how bad do they want? How bad do they want to make that extra effort and get this win? So I think they're going to come out and crank this thing up and keep it close and get to the fourth quarter and see if we can pull this thing out.
Keys to the second half with Alan Mullins. We'll be right back with our third period of play after this.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Well, Alan, the Tigers trail by 4 as we go to the final 16 minutes here of this tournament game in Thermopolis.
Yep, and looks like Lyman's going to get the ball to start, so some good defense and maybe a good shot coming back would be good way to get this third quarter started.
Yeah, well, the Tigers had a pretty good start to the game. They led after 12-11, but then they were outscored 11-6 in that second period of play, and they trail here going into the third period, 22-18.
Well, the crazy game of basketball, Lyman got a couple of nice lucky bounces that put the ball right back in. 4 points on what looked like it was going to be a Lander possession, so maybe we'll get a bounce or two our way.
Well, let's hope so. And we have Parker Sixby, Noah St. Clair, Peyton Bell, Talon Whelan, and Bennett Washburn for the Tigers as they get ready to go on defense here. Bradshaw will take it out for the Eagles at half court. And they have Wyatt, they have DeWitt, they have Condis, and they have Smith on the floor for the Eagles. Here's the inbounds pass to DeWitt.
That's a try.
Well, yeah, it was.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Man-to-man, right. We've switched up to man-to-man here.
Here's DeWitt underneath the basket, threw it away.
Okay.
Turnover. That's the 10th turnover by Lyman. So here's the Tigers' chance to cut into that 4-point lead. Peyton Bell brings it down on the left-hand wing, stops, goes to the center of the court, goes back to the left side now, stops on top, Whelan for 3, and it's just off, not good. Ball is on the floor. Smith has it for Lyman. He gives it off to Wyatt, who will bring it down. Long pass underneath the basket, out of bounds, turnover. Well, they're each side's having trouble getting the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Bell will bring it down, this time on the right-hand side. He stops, moves it to the corner. Bell on the right-hand corner. Underneath it goes to St. Clair. St. Clair to Whalen, to Washburn. He missed the layup. Boy, there's another one of those that should have been a basket. It just too much. It skidded right over the top of the basket. So DeWitt has it now for Lyman. Lyman over to Smith. Smith underneath the basket to Bradshaw.
And
whistle and a foul on the floor against Bell.
Yep.
His first.
Should have been, looks.
So not a shooting foul, obviously. It was on the floor. So the Tigers go back on defense. And it's going to be Wyatt that brings it out. Oh, long pass, turnover. Whalen all the way down, 1-on-none, scores. Nice play, and the turnover, and Lander is now behind only 2 points. It's 22-20. Whistle and a timeout. Boy, Barry Hill ran all the way down to the exit door on that end to get an attentions official.
Yep.
It'll be a 30. We'll be right back.
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
Wyatt has it on top of the key to Smith in the corner. Shot for three is not good. Rebound knocked away. Bell has it for the Tigers under the lane, and the ball is knocked away. He is slammed on the floor, and no foul is called. Bell is slammed to the floor, and they didn't call a foul.
Wow.
He is down and hurt.
Wow.
Well, I can't believe that.
He hit his head.
I can't believe why they didn't call that. Well, Lander hasn't gotten a break today, and this is certainly a bad one for Peyton Bell.
I think they're going to have to bring a trainer out.
Here comes Brooklyn John in. He'll replace Peyton. Those three officials are talking it over at half court, but they didn't make the call.
No, they can't change.
I mean, it was obvious.
Yeah, he just was slammed.
Slammed to the ground. Well, we've got a momentarily timeout here. We're going to take a break and be right back.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Hi.
Okay, we're back.
Boy, that was tough.
One of the officials came over and said he didn't see the call, but the guy who made the call obviously didn't see it either.
And I think
who
it's
didn't
Lyman.
make the call.
I think they're going to give the ball to Lyman. Because Lyman had the possession, they had to stop the play. Wow.
Well, 22-20. Stu Mullins talking it over with the official who shrugs his shoulders. Got to do more than that.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay, here's Bradshaw into DeWitt for Lyman. Ball's knocked away by St. John. Off to Parker Sixby. Sixby turnaround jumper. The game's tied.
All right, here we go. Tied it up.
Okay, nice steal there by Sixby on the turnover by Lyman. And they turn it over again. Bad pass comes right over your head, Alan.
I was about ready to try to catch it.
Yeah, here we go. 5:53 to go. We're tied at 22. Lander will have the ball. There's the inbounds pass to Brooklyn John. John loses the basketball. Whistle.
And held ball.
Held ball. And it'll go to Lander. Well, hey, a break.
Yeah. Yeah, Brooks gotta take care of that ball.
Yeah, he sure does. He was looking, he was trying to dribble, and it just got away from him. The string broke on his dribble.
Yep.
Okay, back over to Whelan. Whelan, Sixby. On the far side corner, Brooklyn John for three. No, rebound goes to Smith. Boy, if it's anywhere near him, he gets it. He's got such a great wingspan. Here's Condis on the other side. Shot's not good. Rebounded by Condis himself. Out on top to Wyatt. Wyatt guarded by Brooklyn John. Wyatt moves now to his left-hand side off to DeWitt.
Back to man-to-man.
Yeah, score is tied. We're at 22, 5:13 to go in the third. Long pass to Wyatt on top of the key. Tigers with a real sticky defense. There's DeWitt on the far side outside. Ball almost stolen. Smith has it. Oh, that should be player control, and it is.
It could have been travel first.
Yeah, he traveled first. Yeah, that NBA three, the three-step. Finn McFadden coming into the game now for the Tigers. So Brooklyn John comes out. Nice job by Brooklyn while he was in there. 4:59 to go in the third. We're tied at 22.
See if the Tigers can get a score on this trip.
Here's Whelan for the Tigers. Off to St. John to Sixby, lays it up and in. Great drive by Parker Sixby, and Lander goes up by 4, or by 2. It's 24-22. Here's Wyatt in the middle. The ball gets away, picked up by Bradshaw. He kicks it out to DeWitt. DeWitt in the lane. Ball's loose, and it goes to Lander. Outlet pass to St. John. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. St. John under the pick. Sixby for 2.
Oops.
Excited, Allen?
Probably blew out the stereo at somebody's house.
Foul on Corey Condas, and the Lander Tigers are up by 4. It's 26-22. We'll be right back.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Well, we talked about Parker Sixby and the other seniors wanting it. Boy, was that an exhibition. Parker scored 6 points in this quarter.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He is feeling it.
He's also feeling it. He's limping.
Yeah, and they did call foul.
Oh, they did, yeah.
Yep.
So Parker will have an and one here. That foul went against Condas. That was his second. Parker at the free throw line for the Tigers. He'll have one shot. And it rolls out, not good. Rolled in, then rolled out. Smith goes high for the rebound for the Lyman Eagles. Smith over to Wyatt on top of the key now. He looks to the right side, changes direction. Bounce pass over to Huntsman. Huntsman on top to Maxfield. Maxfield does a 360, but still needs help.
Five
5 seconds, and they are going to throw it away. Another turnover. That 5 that you were hearing from Allen was you get 5 seconds to guard someone, and they had almost used up that time. Okay, here's Washburn over to Parker Sixby on top. Whelan in the middle of the lane, shoots, scores!
Great shot. All right,
Whelan with the basket. 28-22. Lander's largest lead of the game is 6. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period. Here's Wyatt for Lyman on the baseline far side across the key. Maxfield has it. On top to Bradshaw. Back over to Maxfield. Maxfield to Smith. Smith behind his back over to Wyatt. Wyatt goes in the middle of the lane, puts up a nice shot. No, and he draws a foul.
All right. Okay.
It stopped the point. Foul on Bennett Washburn is his second.
First foul, Bennett Washburn.
And at the free throw line, Wyatt has 2 points in the game, now 3. As he makes that first one. Lyman's first points in a while, Allen.
Yeah, been a bit.
Boy, that thing is sensitive there. Okay, Wyden with the second free throw, and he gets that too. So it's 28-24, Lander by 4. Tigers have the ball, 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Here's Sixby for 3, got it! Parker Sixby is on fire, 31-24. The Tigers on top of the Lyman Eagles. Here it is Wyatt. Wyatt's on the right-hand wing out near the timeline. Wyatt drives the basket, lays it up short. Lander gets the rebound and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah,
no, they say it was touched by Smith.
Yeah, he popped it out of Talon's hands.
Smith objected to that, and then Barry Hill did as well. That's his second trip down to the exit door on that other end of the floor. Okay, Lander has it. Lyman putting on some pressure. 2:49 to go, 31-24, Lander by 7. Here's Finn McFadden, who just came into the game for the Tigers. Long pass down to Sixby. Sixby underneath the basket, kicks it out to to Finn McFadden. Now it's Whelan. Sixby for 3, got another one!
Got it.
Another 3 by Sixby. It's 34-24. Tigers up by 10. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. Here comes Wyatt down the court for the Lyman Eagles. Wyatt over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's been quiet since the first quarter when he had 8 points. Now here's Smith on the far side outside. Across the key it goes. Wyatt has it, guarded by Moffitt. Wyatt on the near side, cross the key up to Bradshaw on top. Far side, it goes over, steal by Parker Sixby. He pushes it in front of him, lays it up, and scores! Parker Sixby is putting on a show here in this third quarter. A great steal and that turnover. It's now 36-24. Lander over Lyman. Here's Wyatt on top of the key for the Lyman Eagles. Lyman with the ball at the free throw line. There's a pass on top of the key to the high post to Smith, over to Maxfield. Maxfield's shot is not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair for the Tigers, and he is fouled.
Yep.
Is that going to be Smith?
I think so. Well, that might have been on 12.
It could have been. Yeah,
Yep.
it is. It's on Maxfield.
Personal foul, Jenna Maxfield.
Minute 24 to go in the third period. Lander 36, Lyman 24, as the Tigers have exploded. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 14 points in the period, and a foul called on Lyman as
Smith.
Talon Whelan went to the line. And it's on Smith, and that's his third. Here's Peyton. Oh, glad to see Peyton is back with us. Hope you're doing okay, Peyton. Yeah. All right. He gives me a good look. Talon Whelan at the free throw line for the Tigers. I don't know why they're taking so much time to get the.
Yeah, there
it's
must
just-
be something on the floor.
Must be something down there. Yeah, here's a shot. Good. 37-24. Okay, this is where the Tigers need to put them away. Coach Mullins has been talking about this all year long. When you get up, you got to put them away. Next shot is good. He got them both.
And
38-24. And a timeout by the Tigers. Lander 38, Lyman 24. Minute 20 to go in the third. And we'll be right back.
General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at HeinzGeneralStore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Okay, I want to say this for the record. I just turned down a piece of chocolate cake.
Yeah, and it looked really good.
They brought a piece of cake over to the scorers table, and I said, is that my cake? And then she says, I'll go get you one right now. And I went, no, I don't need a piece of chocolate cake. Okay, here's Smith on the backcourt into Wyatt. Tigers putting on full court pressure against Lyman. Lander 38, Lyman 24. Here's Wyatt on top of the key. Wyatt moves it to the left-hand wing, stops, looks for some help, gives it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw wasn't expecting that. He almost jerked his head back. Here's Bradshaw, long pass over to Wyatt on the near side. A minute to go in the third. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt throws it on the near side. Now to Bradshaw. Underneath to Smith, and his shot is not good, and he draws the foul.
Not a bad foul. I don't.
No.
Yeah.
Not a bad foul at all.
He was going to make that, so let's make him earn it at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was Talon Whelan with the foul. That was Talon's first foul of the game. So the big guy, Smith, at the free throw line. 48 seconds to go. Lyman's only scored 2 points in this quarter. Now 3. Tigers have been dominant here in the third. Okay, next shot coming up for Smith. And that one's no good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. He gives it off to Finn McFadden. Down court to Bodie Wyatt. Bodie! And a foul on, who is that? Oh, that's Condis.
And I think he gets to shoot.
Yeah, that's a foul on Condis. That'll be his third. Noah St. Clair and Parker Sixby getting ready to come in for the Tigers. Bodie Moffitt going to the line for the first time.
At the line for the Tigers, Bodie Moffitt.
He's got it. Lander has outscored Lyman 24-3 in this period. Wow. Shot is good. Next shot, also good. Bodie Moffitt has 2 points in the game.
Ty Herford in.
Yeah, Ty Herford coming in now for the Tigers. 40-25. Lander with the lead, 42 seconds to go. To say that Lyman is a little discombobulated is an understatement right now.
You gotta get on Bradshaw.
Tigers have turned on the pressure. Here's Bradshaw at the baseline. Shot good. Well, I tell you what, let's not get him warmed up.
No.
He had a great first quarter for Lyman. Here's Peyton Bell back in the game for the Tigers. That non-call when he slammed to the